Hey, everybody, and welcome to astronomy here online at Randolph College. I'm Professor Shank, and this is my course. Okay, so let me just give you a short rundown. Now, this video will be available on this course. It's not shown right now, but once I upload it, it will be available. Okay, so this course is run through our Moodle pages. And so once you have a Randolph College email, which is the only reason you'd be getting this message, you'll be able to just log in to Moodle by typing moodle.randolphcollege.edu, and then you'll have a login and you'll use your Randolph College username, which is the first part of your Randolph College email before the @ sign, and then your password, and you'll be able to get into this course. Okay, so let me give you a brief rundown. All right. So in general, this, of course is online. There are no times at which you have to be online with me on Zoom or anything. There doesn't work like that. It's what we call asynchronous. It does have some deadlines, so you're going to pay attention to those deadlines, hopefully, to keep up with the class, but you don't have to sit on Zoom anywhere. But if you need help, of course, I have office hours. And you can also text me. Here's my cell phone. Just, if you text me at 11, I may not get back to you till the next day. So FYI on that. Texting is a lot better than calling, because I may not be able to pick up the phone, right? So text me if you need help. Okay. So there is a required textbook and it's an ebook. So when you click on this, you can go and either rent or buy that ebook for the time you need it. And here's how the course is organized. So it's organized by week. We have 5 weeks. And first you'll have some readings. We usually have a theme, which is kind of fun. The first theme is space cats. These lecture sections, you can notice there's no video here, right? So, but when you click into this and you can see I looked at it, right? You can see there's a video here to watch and a question that you need to answer that comes at the end of that video. Sometimes there's no video, it's just a question, right? But a lot of times there's a video. So the lectures are kind of self-contained in these in the lectures, basically. Sorry, the lectures are self-contained in the quizzes. All right, there we go. And then sometimes there are things that you have to do that are quizzes but by themselves, might have a component like a simulation. And then every chapter has a quiz, right? Now, if you notice, everything is due by the Sunday of the first week. That's how this all works. Now, I wouldn't wait until, Sunday at 5 p.m. to start everything, right? So try to work through the week, like getting through your stuff for the week. You can turn stuff in at any point before the end of that, before that Sunday at midnight. But just be aware. So look through that week and see like what needs to be done, etc. So everything in this week, and there's a little handy checklist here for you. Everything in the week is due at that Sunday. And this is kind of how this works. And there's a week 1 questions form. Now, this questions form is really for you and the other students. It's not really something I monitor. So it's if you want, ask me questions, text me, right? Or get on office hours or make an appointment. But this is really for you and the other students. So sometimes students like to just put a question out there. So check this. You might have an answer to someone's question, and it always helps you to learn to answer questions from other people. Okay. And you can see it kind of goes that way all the way through. All right. So let's keep going down. And I'm going to show you. Here's week 3. And then we have an exam, right? So all these exams and quizzes are open book and open note. All right. But the exam, it will cover more than 1 chapter, as you can see, right? So we have, and you can see we're kind of jumping around chapters. We don't do every single chapter, certainly not in that order, right? In the order that they go. We're jumping around the book a little, but you'll be very aware of what we're doing. But here I'm covering all the chapters 1 to 10 in this exam number 1. Okay, so that's kind of how it goes. And then you can see we have chapter quizzes. And the chapter quizzes, again, open book, but they're very much directly from the book. So that's something should help you. Okay. All right. So as you can see, there's another exam. There's no final exam. There's just 2 exams internally, right? So that's how it works. And you can see, like, for instance, the second exam, there's no chapter 12 right here. So it's only covering the things that are listed in this exam. And it's due by the end of that, the right before the class ends. The class ends on July 2nd, but you can notice that you're really ending right before that, right? Okay. Well, I hope this helps. And there is an associated lab that you may not take or not, right? It depends on what your school, what this is counting for. For instance, at Randolph College, it can count as a lab science for us if you take the lab. Other schools, maybe count things differently. Anyway, so if you do not worry if you are not in the lab, unless your school requires you to be in the lab, so be aware. Okay. All right. Well, that's really all I need to tell you. And just let me know if you have any questions.